These last 4 years were a roller coaster, to say the least. I made friends, I lost friends, I made old and new memories. But one thing that will stick with me forever are the experiences I have gained from these treacherous 4 years of living at Legacy High School.
Beyond adventure.
I moved here in 8th grade. A new state, a new city, new friends. It was terrifying, yet exhilarating. It meant new beginnings, and a fresh start for me. Nobody knew where I came from. Nobody knew who I was. I could mold myself into a new personality. I could make new friends that liked me. And I did just that.
See, when you're walking, you gotta be loose, man. You gotta kind of just let it be cool. You see, that's it. Loosen up. Be very fluid. Fluidity is the key. That's the move. That's it. Now, once you get it going, you shift the weight and you go. You see, and it's a strut, and it's cool, and it's a strut, and it's cool like that. See?
Very inspiring.
Hey, blow up.
I molded myself into the airhead, funny kid that everybody can look at and laugh. I could make people smile, and that made me smile. People liked me. Fast forward into freshman year of high school. I remember being about 8 years old, watching Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and being so excited to start middle school. Then I started middle school and thought, holy shit, I'm gonna be a grown-up high school man soon. I walked through those doors and saw people I knew, people I didn't. But I knew for certain that this journey was going to be nothing but incredible experiences for me. I was going to carry the same personality that I took from 8th grade into this new year. I was going to make new friends. I was going to make everybody laugh. I was going to be the one people looked at and said, that's Dom. And in the beginning, that's exactly what I did. I've always suffered extreme anxiety throughout my whole life, so it was hard to find new people and make new friends. But the people I had helped me through the way. They kept me standing. I joined football, and even though I wasn't the starter on our team or the hardest hitter, being there just made those experiences good. They made me happy. I joined wrestling and made varsity my first few weeks in. All the experiences were building. I was shifting myself to be the person I wanted to be. And then one little sickness fell through. Whether it was from some guy in another country eating some bat, a simple cold that turned into something more, or a government-made virus to turn everybody into zombies. We got an extended spring break, and that's all that mattered to us kids. I remember hopping on games with friends, binging all my favorite MatPat videos, and looking at all the new Marvel movies coming out within that year. Nobody understood what this virus truly meant. Then we got a longer break. We were able to do online school, which meant cheating on tests, straight A's without even trying, waking up at 1 in the afternoon and finishing school at 3. It was incredible, to say the least. And all we had to do was wear some stupid cloth mask every once in a while. Well, I think I can speak for everyone when I say that it turned out to be pretty tough. Really tough. I went into an entire depression. I started locking myself away to my room, away from my family, from the world. I rarely had a phone to go on because I always had it taken away. I started losing that personality that I worked so hard to create, and I think that was the hardest thing about it. With the loss of myself came the loss of motivation, which became the loss of love for myself and others around me. And with no one to talk to, it became hard. School was no longer a social activity and a learning environment, but just a computer screen you got up at 7 o'clock every day to listen to talk. And then we were promised something incredible. At the beginning of next semester, we were going to be able to go back to school, which meant I was going to be able to see my friends, the people who saved me from this before and would save me again. But it wasn't that simple. The mask hid my smile, so I no longer had to put it on. The friends I had were no longer around, so I didn't have to converse. I would go home and find salvation in music, and the piano that I only knew how to play a few songs on, and the music that I could drown myself from the world in. And then I met a girl.
1, 2, 3.
We love Alex! We love Alex!
Last few days of sophomore year high school. And this isn't some sappy love story or rom-com of how she helped me turn my life around, but it meant a new friend. And summer finally hit, and I sat in my room with nothing to do but listen to my favorite bands. Then I heard the sound of my phone vibrate. She was asking to hang out. Just one simple sentence got me jumping out of bed and running out the door. Every day after that, we hung out more and more. She introduced me to new friends, new people, and we had an entire friend group where, for the first time in a while, I felt like I belonged. We didn't care what people thought. We didn't care if people made fun of us or called us weird. We were just ourselves. And through her, I found the final thing that truly made me feel like me. I joined theater and found my voice.
Don't wish it away. Don't look at it like it's forever. Between you and me, I could honestly say that things can only get better.
I found the stage and it gave me a reason to put that smile again and act for people to laugh. A lot more happened that year, and I no longer have that group of friends. But a few did stick by my side.
As a catcher for...
I don't care. I don't care. How's a catcher from that?
What are you?
I'm a sec.
What are you?
This year I joined choir and worked my way up to even a lead role in our musical. My grades slipped, and the hole has never felt so deep. But it's funny. Even though I don't have a lot of friends, even though my high school experience wasn't the way I pictured it, and even though I know that I could have done better, I wouldn't change a single thing. I learned to be myself, to not have to fake everything just for people to like you. Because the true person you're going to be living with your whole life is yourself. I don't want to always be worrying what I think about myself. And this year, these 4 years have taught me that if you're going to live with love for yourself and the people who deserve it. The people who will not only love you, but teach you to love yourself. And use every moment, every hardship, every up, every down to learn. Because, as one of my favorite novels say, you are infinite.
Get in there, boy! Get in there! Oh no!